Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing this morning? Okay, so there's a video that's supposed to be playing, but they're sorting it out, so I'll just buy for them some time. Then, after I'm done with the speech, then you'll see the video. So, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving me this opportunity to come forward and express myself as an artist, and I'll just go right ahead. Ideas have the potential to change the world. Ideas have the potential to outlive us. Ideas can bind us and also separate us. Ideas also have the potential to move us forward or take us back. You can tell a lot about a person who has examined certain ideas within themselves and seeing the way they live their life and express the way they be. Ideas are what make us, ideas are what we live by. I have always been in touch with the natural world from a very young age, which has helped me see certain things in the environment that I could never have imagined. I started a beekeeping business back home in about 2014, which helped me see the idea of symbiosis in a very profound sense, but more so in the economic sense, whereby I give a place for the bees to stay, and I get a monthly rent in the form of honey. And it's a pretty good working relationship because they also pollinated my mom's flowers and also helped her garden look quite healthy and fruitful. So it makes a lot of people happy. Talk about cheap labor. But something even deeper and more profound spoke to me, which was I could actually earn a living without actually harming the environment. Better yet, supporting a healthy ecosystem. The fact that the domestication of bees began in ancient Egypt about 5,000 years ago is only testament to the fact that there are still certain relationships that we can still be able to establish within the world to being able to progress and have like a fruitful future progressively. Can you imagine how many more relationships lie uncovered with different indigenous cultures throughout the world, or how many we have already lost, or even how much we could learn from these people? So I'll give you a small anecdote of an event that I attended, which was back in April 2016, which was an extremely exclusive ceremony which was held in Kenya. So I pulled all the strings I could to make sure that I attend the ceremony. So I had to ask a friend of a friend's friend who knew someone's friend to try and get me within that conference. So I attended the ivory burning ceremony, which I will showcase in the video once it's up. I hope the tech team is doing well with the video. Good. And among the walls of cameras and the various crews of both local but more so international media, the camera shutters dominating the background noise of the event, the attendees ranging from high-ranking officials like heads of state, international celebrities, cabinet secretaries, wildlife filmmakers, heads of NGOs. Yet in all that excitement, in yet another public renunciation of poaching in Kenya, I couldn't help but ask the important question, where is Leonardo DiCaprio? Did he make it for the event? But even more importantly, the question came to mind of where are all the Kenyan youth? There's a certain exclusivity within the space of conservation, largely dominated by a specific demographic. If you could ask how I could deduce this at that time, well, it stems from the number of Kenyans that were present at the event. Spotting a Kenyan youth at the event was like spotting a black rhino. There's not many of them. But much to which I feel was not their fault. A wise proverb suggests that we do not inherit the land of our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. It is imperative to find ways to involve, encourage, and support the youth in national and global issues. making them aware of their input in the matters just like anyone else. They too can have an opinion and a voice on the issues that they face. In today's world, there is a certain apathy that comes when thinking about our natural world, possibly due to the ideas we harbor on development, ideas which fuel our hopes, our dreams, and our priorities. It is the way we have chosen to develop that has caused a sharp rift between us and our natural world, and sometimes even human relationships. These ideas have intensified issues such as human-wildlife conflict and even climate change. Development does not have to mean having big, bustling cities, tall skyscrapers, high GDP per capita. It could mean something totally different. Only if we begin to have positive ideas about ourselves, our home here on the continent, and our home here on the continent. Ujamaa, Ubuntu, Harambe, Agachiro. There is no one size fits all. The time has come for, video is ready. Yeah, the time has come for Africa to choose for herself what development means to her. That being said, we must all be mindful of the ideas we choose to inhabit, and let us begin to inhabit and choose ideas that foster understanding, learning, relations, and collaboration. So, thank you very much for giving me this time, and thank you very much for the panelists at the BCC, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I think they can get the video running right now. God bless.
Hush. Can you see it? Our world, it is alive. Look closely. Can you see its heartbeat? Faint, but full of vim. Bijou, a veil of green uncovered, only seen by those keen. Life-sustaining veins, cast like a fisherman's net. In unison, they work different but collective, rejuvenating the rigor of the earthly. The heart beats faintly but with vim, nimble, responsible, delicate, subdued, beating to perpetuate our tremendous world. Intelligence caters our path, although one of neglect of our world. Intelligence to colonize, not coexist. We mold, terraform, plow. We raise towers of glass, stone, and steel from the dirt. We stand tall on rooftops, victorious. But a victory against who? Hush. Can you hear it? The whispers from the mountain ranges. The songs of still waters. The rhythmic roar of the ocean. The decorum of salty lakes. We share all the same needs, but our means different. This presents no challenge, but an opportunity to learn, understand, relate, collaborate. That is our golden ticket. Hush. Our world is speaking. Listen.
Wow. Wow. So, you know how this is TIA, right? So things don't always work as planned, and so you have to adjust. So please allow me to call back Gitahi Kariwiki to share with us a few other things about the video. Gitahi, please welcome her.
Hello?
Awesome. So, excuse me. So first of all, who taught you how to make films? And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for at least about maybe under a year.
Wow.
I've been getting really good encouragement from some of my mentors like Isaac Oboth, a good friend of mine called Felipe. I'm sure he's around here. But I've just been generally engaged and very intensified in understanding the value of filmmaking, especially in the sense of being able to express yourself as an artist, you know? Yeah.
So you're relatively self-taught.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now, in your opinion, what are some of the key takeaways that you would want the audience here to take away from your film?
Basically, the main takeaway that I would like people to sort of ponder and reflect on is just the idea on how we live in a very diverse world. I mean, you could see it also in the form of people, you could see it in the form of plants or different types of animals, to understand that we all inhabit and share the same world, and it's very important for us to find ways to being able to integrate with one another, to helping each other live to our full potential and, in the sense, peacefully.
Now, last question.
Yeah.
In your opening remarks to your film, you talked about some of the stereotypes that were reinforced for you as you stood watching the ivory burn.
Yeah.
How, in your opinion, do we fix that?
Yeah, in fact, that was something that really got me. When I was at the event, I was really taken aback because I couldn't really believe what I was seeing, in the sense of there was not many young people like me that were present. And I believe that was more so to do with the exclusivity of some of the ideas and some of the perspectives that surround conservation. I think one of the best things to do, like I said in my speech, is to always find a way to include locals, to include the youth, to include them in helping them understand the value of the resources they have, helping them really understand that this is something that they could benefit from, and also in that way helping them, in an effect, they'll start also engaging with a serious interest in it. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Gitahi.
Thank you so much.